How could a country like Haiti, so close to the United States and earlier European colonized states, have 95% of black people? Not only that, but Haiti became the first to declare itself as the first black kingdom. Interestingly, in the 15th century, Haiti was dominated by Europeans, but Africans took what was theirs. So, what lies in the history of Haiti and who were its ancestors, the founding fathers of this country? Well, there is a struggle, blood, revolution, and forgotten stories. Welcome to a new episode of Black Culture Diary, a channel where we talk about less known and hidden black history, culture, arts, and lost civilization. We scrutinize history here to bring the black culture back on the surface again. We encourage you to join our community in supporting and building a strong black history education medium. In this episode, we will tell you about the history of Haiti, who its ancestors were, and how it became the first declared black kingdom. Let's get started. The story begins with the Spanish arrival on the island of Haiti in 1492. The indigenous population faced numerous hardships and diseases brought by the Europeans who aimed to exploit the island's resources. Later, the French introduced Africans from various ethnic groups as enslaved laborers to the western part of the island. However, at that time, nobody knew that within the next 200 years, history would be completely changed. In 1791, these enslaved Africans organized themselves and revolted, eventually defeating the Napoleonic Army. They declared their independence in 1804, establishing the world's first black republic. But while discussing the Haitian Revolution and how black slaves fought for their independence, it's essential to know who they were. Or better, even if the world knows they were Africans, not everyone knows their origin. But today, when Haiti is known as the only non-African black country, it becomes important to know who its ancestors were. The majority of black Haitians are believed to have West African origins, specifically descending from ethnic groups forcibly brought to the Americas during the transatlantic slave trade. But pinpointing the exact ethnic roots of Haitians of African descent becomes challenging due to the disruptions caused by the slave trade. However, genetic studies, cultural heritage, and linguistic analysis have shed light on their origins, pointing to groups such as the Fon, Akan, Yoruba, Igbo, Congo, and Mandinka. Therefore, let's know about these ethnic groups one by one. Number 1. The Fon people. The Fon people originated in Tado, a small Aha town near the Togo-Benin border, during the early 6th and 9th century CE. It was the time when distinct ethnic identities were taking shape in West Africa. They were initially part of the ruling class in the Aja kingdom of Alada. Disputes over succession prompted a group of the Aja people, led by King Agasu, to migrate to Alada. There, they established the kingdom of Dahomey around 1620 CE. The Dahomey kingdom grew in size and power, known for its strong military and centralized political system. It lasted until the late 19th century when it was defeated by French colonial forces. The kingdom was then incorporated into the French colony of Dahomey, which gained independence in 1960 and is now known as the modern Republic of Benin. Fon culture is rich in oral traditions, with stories, proverbs, and histories passed down through generations by griots. Music, dance, and artisanal skills hold significant importance. Traditional Fon religion revolves around the worship of a pantheon of gods and spirits known as Vodun, with priests and priestesses mediating between the human and spirit worlds. Fon society follows a hierarchical structure, with a king or chief at the top, and clans playing important roles in social life. Gender roles in Fon society have historically been relatively flexible, with both men and women participating in various aspects of economic, social, and religious life. Notably, women held significant positions of power and influence within the Dahomey kingdom, exemplified by the renowned Dahomey Amazons. These remarkable warrior women formed an elite all-female military unit that served the kingdom during the 18th and 19th centuries. They have even inspired the portrayal of strong warrior women in the blockbuster film Black Panther. Before we continue further, tell us, are you enjoying the video? If yes, please like and share the video and subscribe to our channel to watch more videos on black culture, history, civilization, and identity. Let's continue now. Number 2, the Yoruba people. They are a prominent ethnic group in West Africa, mainly residing in southwestern Nigeria, as well as neighboring Benin and Togo. While the exact origins of the Yoruba people are still debated among historians, Yoruba mythology traces their lineage to Oduduwa, the first divine king. It is believed that this kind descended from the sky and created the earth in the sacred city of Ife. However, historical and linguistic evidence suggests that their ancestors belonged to the broader Niger-Congo language family and migrated from the east or northeast around the 8th century CE. Throughout history, the Yoruba people established numerous city-states across the region, such as Ife, Oyo, Ijebu, and Ekiti. These city-states, referred to as Ilu in Yoruba, were governed by powerful kings, or obas, who held both political and religious authority. By the 12th century, Ife emerged as the spiritual and political center of the Yoruba people, renowned for its skilled artisans in bronze, terracotta, and stone sculpture. Another significant Yoruba state, the Oyo Empire, gained prominence in the 14th century and reached its height between the 16th and 18th centuries. The Oyo Empire was a centralized and militaristic state with a formidable cavalry, enabling it to dominate not only the Yoruba region, but also expand its influence beyond. The empire's wealth and power were derived from controlling trade routes and participating in the trans-Saharan and Atlantic slave trades. However, the decline of the Oyo Empire in the late 18th and early 19th centuries resulted in a period of political fragmentation among the Yoruba states. This vulnerability exposed the region to the expansion of the Sokoto Caliphate and the arrival of European colonial powers. Eventually, by the late 19th century, the Yoruba states became part of the British colony of Nigeria. Number 3, the Akan people. Turning to the Akan people, their origins trace back to the Sahara Desert and Sahel regions of Africa. They migrated to the forested region during the 11th century, undertaking a series of settlements and adaptations as they journeyed from Nubia to trading centers like Akkar or Kumbisale. Afterward, they settled in the present-day Ivory Coast, before eventually moving to the Bono region of Ghana, where they established small farming communities. Over time, these Akan communities grew in size and complexity, eventually forming independent states and chiefdoms. These early Akan states were organized around matrilineal kinship structures, where political power and inheritance passed through the female line. This matrilineal system remains a distinctive aspect of Akan culture to this day. The most significant development in the Akan people's history was the emergence of the powerful Ashanti Empire in the late 17th century. Led by the Asante king, the Ashanti Empire expanded its territory through military campaigns, ultimately dominating much of present-day Ghana. The empire's strength lay in its centralized administration, formidable military, and control of abundant gold resources in the region. The power and wealth of the Ashanti Empire attracted European traders and colonial powers, leading to increased contact and trade with the outside world. In the 19th century, the Ashanti Empire found itself in conflict with the British Empire, resulting in a series of Anglo-Ashanti wars. Eventually, the Ashanti were defeated and incorporated into the British Gold Coast colony in 1902. But Akan culture should not be missed, which is renowned for its artistry in textiles, goldwork, and pottery. Kente cloth is the most famous example of Akan textile art. Music and dance, such as Adawa and Kete, play significant roles in Akan culture. Akan religion involves the worship of a supreme god, lesser gods, and spirits responsible for various aspects of life, with ancestral spirits playing a crucial role. Number 4, the Congo people. The origins of the Congo people can be traced back to the broader Bantu-speaking population that began migrating from the region around modern Nigeria and Cameroon around 1000 BCE. The Bantu migrations introduced agriculture, ironworking, and new social structures to the areas they settled. The Congo people, like other Bantu-speaking groups, migrated from the north and settled in the region of Central Africa surrounding the Congo River basin. The history of the Congo people is closely intertwined with the rise of the Kingdom of Congo, established around the 14th century. This highly centralized state spanned present-day northern Angola, the Democratic Republic of the Congo, and the Republic of the Congo, with a king known as the Manikongo ruling over the Congo people, wielding both political and spiritual authority. The Kingdom of Congo experienced significant growth and prosperity during the 15th and 16th centuries, primarily due to its strategic location along the Atlantic coast and control of trade routes. The kingdom's economy relied on agriculture, crafts, and long-distance trade, encompassing items such as textiles, ivory, and copper. In the late 15th century, the Kingdom of Congo established contact with the Portuguese, who were interested in trade and missionary activities. This contact led to a period of cultural exchange and adaptation, including the introduction of Christianity to the Congo people. The Mana-Congo and many Congo nobles converted to Christianity, and the kingdom's capital, Mbanza, Congo, became an important center for Christian learning and art. However, the Kingdom of Congo eventually became entangled in the growing European demand for slaves, which caused internal conflicts, social disruption, and the eventual decline of the kingdom by the late 17th century. Number 5. The Igbo people. Originating from southeastern Nigeria, the Igbo boasted a rich cultural heritage grounded in agriculture, trade, and religion. Their interactions with European explorers and traders led to the introduction of Christianity and the emergence of novel political and economic systems within Igbo society. The transatlantic slave trade marked a tumultuous period for the Igbo, as they endured both enslavement and participation as traders. This era of upheaval brought about profound social and political changes, displacing many Igbo individuals from their ancestral homes. Furthermore, the British colonization of Nigeria in the late 19th century left a lasting imprint on Igbo society. Number 6. The Mandinka people. Another African ethnic group that played a role in the Haitian Revolution was the Mandinka people, hailing from present-day Mali, Senegal, and Guinea-Bissau. The Mandinka were renowned for their artistic traditions, encompassing music, dance, and visual arts. Engaged in the transatlantic slave trade, the Mandinka experienced enslavement as well as involvement as traders. Many Mandinka individuals were forcibly transported to the Americas, notably the United States, where they became known as the Gullah people. Mandinka culture thrived through its vibrant music, captivating dance performances, and visually striking artworks. The Mandinka language also exerted influence on other West African languages. While predominantly adhering to Islam, many Mandinka individuals also maintained traditional African religious practices. The Haitian Revolution represented the culmination of the struggles and resistance efforts of various African ethnic groups, alongside Afro-Caribbean individuals born in Haiti. Through their collective endeavors, Haiti emerged as the first independent Black republic in the Western Hemisphere, a symbol of freedom and resilience against slavery. During the 18th century, the establishment of the Kingdom of Haiti was proof that Black Africans could demand their rights and fight for them. This is something every African should know. It's the glory that should never be forgotten but rather reignited. Did you know the Black Africans who came as slaves fought for their rights in Haiti? Isn't it why Haiti is always believed to join the African Union? Let us know your opinion on whether Haiti should be attached to Africa, as its roots say. Do you want to watch more videos like this one? If yes, subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon next to it. We have decided to bring videos on something nobody talks about: the Black culture, civilization, history, and evidence about how glorious Blacks have been. Thanks for watching, and until the next video, stay tuned.